So you and Goodz, right? You and Goodz. Like I heard you talking to him. I think it was on the I Disagree podcast, right? You guys are talking about was it a battle or was it just like you guys had pre-written?
No. It wasn't. It was the same thing I'm telling you right now. Might have happened a bunch of times with me and Rex and all of them, and we in ciphers, and it's 4 or 5 people. I went to the studio to listen to some beats.
Right.
Goodz was an artist that was I guess he was signed to the producers who were playing me beats that day. So his thing was, yeah, they told me you was coming down there. So, I kind of, because I was already Jae Millz. So my thing always be, well, if when I was coming to the studio, you heard I was coming there and you had to get ready and y'all had to focus up. But I didn't know who you were when I was coming there. How was you?
Because he said he was getting a lot of warnings about you.
Yeah, but I didn't know who you were.
Right, yeah.
So if you get warnings about me and I never heard of you, what is that telling you about how we came up? That's telling me that you wasn't who you think you are, as long as you think you were that. But see, the problem is they don't like to hear that from me. You don't want to hear Millz tell you, yo, bro, you ain't never been me. Maybe it's the way I say it, or maybe it's the way it comes off. But it's like, I don't think you should feel any sort of way if I say you're a great battle rapper, you're a great businessman, and I might not be able to get you on a big stage. I might not, right? But you can't do nothing under the sun with me on a microphone trying to stay on a BPM in a booth and shoot a video, direct it, upgrade it, upload it.
Well, hold on. Jae, this is what I want to ask. All right, we talking about this.
It ain't no comparison, yo.
The
no
DNA, you versus DNA.
I don't care what y'all think about what they used to be. My rebrand is I'm this now, and I can still show love. It ain't hard for me to show love.
What made you go so crazy versus DNA? Was it the freestyle? Was it the freestyle? Or was it
the whole thing. It was the whole thing. You know what it would be like? Because I had to explain this to Math Hoffa. I like putting the mirror in front of people. Right. Imagine if because Jae Millz just had a few nice weeks on the internet, now he want to come on here and talk crazy to PiperBoy Williams. He want to come on here and talk crazy to PiperBoy Williams because he got a 20,000 subscribers now and he on the hype list and all of that. He want to talk crazy to PiperBoy Williams now.
Right.
What would your blog sound like for a week straight? What would you do to me on these blogs?
The 48 laws of power. Like sometimes you gotta end somebody, bro.
And especially if it's uncalled for.
Yeah. It
would be like, damn, where'd that come from? I'd be showing Millz love. Like, yeah, we might have dragged him if he had some bad battles, but you stunk it up. But when you showed up with Black Glove Millsy, we was there for you. So what did I do to deserve that? You sit back for a few days, you be like, nah, I ain't letting Millz get off with that. And then you forget about all of that. He's a legend. I used to listen to Millz. Millz tried to play with me. Yeah, Millz is still all of that, but Millz tried to play with me. So now he got to pick up the controller. That's how I took it. All that you living in your past, and
you was low key getting jumped, like on the podcast or whatever. They was kind of like coming in on you, like going crazy on you. You know
I heard Goodz say he had to go against the machine. I'm like, I said, what I got already with it? What I went against? I ain't have no bloggers. I'm not saying it like that, but I didn't come into this with a winning chance.
Yeah.
I had to really be like, you know what? I know they might drag me. I know I don't got 81,000 subscribers like Goodz or 64,000. And look at it like this. When we started this, I had 4,500 subscribers. That I Disagree podcast page had 18.1. If you go look at how many subscribers that page got right now and how many subscribers Jae Millz TV got right now, you would wonder what are they doing over there? What are they doing? They ain't doing nothing but chopping up our content and putting the I Disagree logo in the corner and making shorts and reels of it. They gonna chop this up too. I ain't
before we get to the Goodz, you and DNA, I mean, everybody's got you winning the battle between you. But What made you do the DNA Never Been Out? Like that track, bro. It's like, I mean, I don't know if you know this or not. Like that could be a hit, gang.
Everybody keep telling me that. So what
I don't know. Like you need to get like somebody needs to push that song.
It's available on all streaming platforms right now. While they playing with them, it's available on all streaming platforms right now. I got all 3 rounds on there. It's a 3-pack. I got In My DNA track 1, Spin the Block part 2. I mean, Spin the Block is track 2 because that was round 2, and DNA Never Been Outside is track 3 because that was round 3. So what happened with the Never Been Outside? I'm gonna tell you the story on that. Browse sent me that, and he was like, I was just playing around with son. Tell me what you think. And I'm like, nah, I like that. That's cool. But I was like, I don't know if that's for the battle. It's cool, but I don't know if it's for the battle. And I probably wrote that first little part, a DNA and a DNA. I never heard nobody say put on that. I tried to look up his resume in the streets, but DNA. At that point, I was like, oh, this is it. This is it. And
you killed that.
I just started going. I just started going. I was like, yo, we going. I wanted to shoot the video for DNA Never Been Outside.
Salute everybody. You already know the vibe. I want everybody to let me know. Did Goodz get bodied, bro? But tell me what y'all think about the Steve Maddens, the Slick Walks, the Slick Maddens, or whatever they calling them. Do you think it's crazy to have those sneakers be like $40 or so, and then you mark them up for $160 for the mold for that sneaker? Imagine Goodz paid like $8, $10 for the sneaker and then sold it to everybody for $160. I think that's kind of disingenuous. But if you hustling, get to your hustle bag. I can't knock them though, right? If you're hustling, I get that. But I just think that Jae Millz has really tarnished his brand. Do you look at his brand the same way? Did you ever look at his brand a certain way? Do you think that Jae Millz has tarnished his brand with the Steve Madden thing? What do you think? You know, we live in a world where it's follow fashion. Everybody just listens to something and they run with it. It's not like back in some time. Everybody runs with something. Oh, you're this. Oh, you're that. So what do you think about his brand right now? Goodz just did an interview. I mean, not an interview. He did a blog saying he's happy. He feels happy about the whole situation.
Oh, no, you can't be serious. That is some bullshit.
Y'all drop like, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you subscribe to Udo on Go. Let's get back to it.
All right. We could talk about it now because it's over. But I wanted to shoot the video for DNA Never Been Outside at the church where I shot Turn the Lights Off.
Oh, okay.
But I couldn't remember the location of the church. So me and my man was driving around for dumb long, and I got this suit on with these hard bottoms, and I'm like, yo, we just got to figure something out. And my lady was calling me for some food. She wanted me to get some food on the way in.
Yeah.
So I said, all right, man, we can just shoot the video tomorrow. And the place I was going to stop to get her some food, it was like a dead end street. And I'm so metaphorical. I'm like, yo, this is it. This is a dead end street. This is the end of the battle. This is the 3rd round. This is it.
So you got, hold on, because a lot of people don't know. You and DNA had an agreement to have 3 rounds.
Yeah, we because in my mind, it's like, this is what the battle rap culture do. We do 3 rounds. So. Right. But with Goodz, I was going to do 5. I was going to give him the Murder Mook rules. I was going to do 5. First off, before we go any further, I want to say shout out to DNA, right? Because I think through all of this, DNA showed people that he going to rap. You know what I'm saying? He's a rapper.
I respected what he did.
Yeah,
too.
He a rapper, bro. He don't really want to. He ain't about to do all of the extra personal stuff. And that's why I didn't go there with DNA. If you notice, I keep saying, rest in peace to DNA's moms. I'm never going to say anything disrespectful or reckless or out of pocket or even that make it seem like I'm talking about. Now, I'm never going there. That's just the avenue I'm not going down. Man. So I don't feel like I have to talk about his kid, his baby moms, his moms.
Goodz really got bodied. If Jae Millz bodied him without talking about his family, talking about nothing, because Goodz kept talking about his girl, his baby moms, and all type of shit like that. But if he did this with 3 verses, did 3 responses, Jae Millz, to Goodz 6 responses, and Goodz was taking jabs at family members, said fuck his producer, his film, the cameraman, and all of that, and still got beat?
Oh, no, you can't be serious. That is some bullshit right there.
And got your Slick brand, your Slick Madden brand tarnished? Nasty work. Let's get back.
Talk about you. I'm that lyrical and that creative where I could talk about you for 3 songs in a row, just you and you only. And I felt like DNA. Of course, you got your name dropping. You might do your Drake, Nicki, blah blah. I was a part of something that was historic. I'm always going to get that. I'm not mad at that. But DNA ain't saying nothing about my mom's.
No,
you know what I'm saying.
I mean, being a part of something historic. I kind of want to ask you about that, but we wait till later. But being a part of, bro, you on a label with Drake, Nicki Minaj, Lil Wayne, it's kind of not something you can kind of talk crazy about. And you had like a verse that was dope. You know what I mean?
They'll still find ways to crack jokes on it though. Like that's why I be saying the jokes is funny, but I can name 20 battle rappers that would have gave anything to be in my position and experience what I got a chance to experience at Young Money. That was
I feel like you and Cassidy were like having a lot of success.
Shout out to Cass. You know what I'm saying? I keep telling, I want everybody to make sure y'all go check out that Easy to Block Captain and Cassidy battle. Like that's gonna be something big for to end the year off.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But real quick, you versus DNA. Obviously, you know, everybody got you winning that. What was your favorite song from you and your favorite song from DNA in that whole back and forth?
I think my favorite song probably would be DNA, Never Been Outside. Everybody but I really like In My DNA because I think that was like the tone that set the tone of where I was gonna go with it, what BPM I was gonna stay at. If y'all notice, I stayed
the flow,
it because I didn't want to go to slower sample because it's like, nah, that ain't for right now. That's not the energy. You already presented the energy with these first couple records. So I like The Dirty Kitchen.
That was cold-blooded, bro. What about the Story of Jarvis? You ain't like that?
I like the Story of Jarvis, but I feel like it was just a bunch of name dropping. It was, you know, Charlie, and it sounded like he should have been breakdancing like,
you see, Eric Sermon responded to that one.
That's what's up. I responded to it too.
Bro, and like I'm not gonna say no names, but like a lot of big. I mean, you know, you're already in the.
But that's the thing. That's the thing.
Big name celebrities are like watching all of this. Bro. I
think a lot of people like DNA, The Story of Jarvis, because it was so much of an upgrade from that no joint.
It was a big upgrade.
It was such an upgrade. You was kind of like happy that he kind of took it serious, you know. So, but I like the Dirty Kitchen.
I like Dirty Kitchen too.
I like the beat. I like the flow, but he wasn't really saying much, you know what I'm saying? But
it was shot fire.
Yeah, I like the whole aesthetic of it, but I felt like it was.
But you kind of just went.
Yeah, it was too slow. It was, you know what I'm saying? But DNA had a lot of bars. He was creative with it.
He did.
Yeah, I say shout out to DNA and shout out to Goodz too. That's why I said I'll probably never be cool with him and like chop it up with him like that again, but. He tried. And
DNA did kind of low key on 15 Minutes of Fame. He was kind of giving you your flowers a little bit.
Yeah. And if through all of this, if you look at my Math Hoffa interview, you look at anything I've been doing,
you gave both of them flowers on your Math Hoffa interview.
Like I'm never gonna say. I mean, the diss records that Goodz did to me was horrible, but I can never.
Like you ain't like the third one, and the fifth one. And, hey,
all right, now you're gonna get me started. I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be nice. Now, if you want to really have a conversation, let's have a conversation.
Hold on.
No,
I think you cleared it. I think you cleared it.
You want to go through each song?
I think you cleared the battle.
Song with you.
His third one and his fifth one was lava though. Like,
what was the name of him?
I can't even name him, gang.
You gotta go look him up. What was your favorite bar? What was the first bar from it? How he started off?
See, the thing that you got over a lot of these battlers.
Oh my God!
Hold on. Hold on. I'm just being fair. The thing that. Yo, the thing that you got, Jay, over a lot of these battles is how you start, like the song. It's just like you don't miss a step with like. You know what I'm saying? How you start rapping, the energy, like the impact. From when we were all reacting to it, right? I mean, I reacted to an Angry Fan, Battle Fast, Chris and Bites, like a lot of people reacted to it.
Shout out to all of y'all too. I appreciate all the reaction videos, whether they was with me or against me. All y'all doing is keeping the traction going to all of this. It's all battle rap. It's all
like how you rap, it's just like the thing about your first and your second song versus Goodz, there was not a drop off. You know what I'm saying? Because I was looking at the first song. I'm like, yo, this is cold blooded, right? But I'm like, can he do it again? And you did it again, and it's just like, yo, bro, like, come on, bro.
I appreciate that. I'm gonna tell you something else that's crazy. I'm gonna tell you something else that's crazy right here. I ain't never say this.
Yeah.
When I got the beat for Turn the Lights Off, I was still going at it with DNA. Like I was gonna do a Turn the Lights Off one verse for DNA, and then I knew Goodz was gonna say something, so I was gonna have a Turn the Lights Off for him too. And my brother and Steve was like, nah, yo, if you're gonna do Turn the Lights Off, you got to do Turn the Lights Off for one of them. So I was like, I had already did DNA, Never Been Outside. So I'm like, I'm not about to do overkill with DNA. I feel like we did what we needed to do. But I knew Good. I said, I know for a fact he gonna wait till all of this is over. He gonna think I'm barred out. He gonna think my brain is fried. I don't have the energy to keep doing this. And he just gonna jump out the window. And sure enough, I was downstairs just putting some potent in the air. My boy just sent me a text. I ran upstairs so fast and hit publish on YouTube.
Wait. So I want to ask you this, right? How did it feel? Like, because you've got the battle rap community, everybody's like, yo, Jae Millz is just taking everybody out, right? And shout out to Goodz, but he dropped What's a Wolf to a Lion, Got Him, and Sit Your Whack A Down, and you had one song that was like beating all three of them. Like, how did that feel when the battle rap community, and you can see it, I mean, it's clear. Everybody's like, yo, Millz got
I think at that time I started realizing like, oh, all right, I ain't gotta rush it. Cause I think me and DNA was playing you got 24 hours to respond. But then DNA took about 5 days to put Dirty Kitchen out. So I wasn't really tripping. I was like, all right, well, I guess I might get that same window. But I think with Goodz, I think he was trying to like kill me with like, oh, he put out more songs than me. And I'm just glad by the time we got to Goodz, y'all had already seen me and DNA go back and forth with it to the point where it was like, some people might say it came down to Dirty.
Nah, the tunnel stream said, nah, man, boy had on the same outfit the whole week. Nah, bro, my man's is outside, okay? My man's is outside, and he is marketing. Imagine how many of those hats Jae Millz sold, son. He sold a few of them, son. So imagine how much hats he sold in a mix of this. Them videos was going on 100,000. You got your own potential little brand, potentdpt.com. Come on, bro. That's a good look. That's when you drop in your music. It's a good look to be ready like that, bro. Even if he ate from the views, which we know he ate a little bit of money from the views, he potentially could have sold 10,000 hats. Imagine he sold 10,000 hats. It's crazy.
Kitchen and DNA Never Been Outside. But
nah, you kind of won all them rounds. I'm not just saying that because you're on here, like you won every round on that one. But I mean,
I appreciate that. But
Dirty Kitchen was fire.
Some people may say Story of Jarvis might have been better to Spin the Block.
I think you got all of them, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Respectfully, I appreciate that. But I'm not mad at the argument. That's what make it dope for battle rap. But with Goodz, you can't make that argument. I think the bar was set so high that by the time he came outside to play, he had to make a Dirty Kitchen, or he had to make a Story of Jarvis. And it felt like I heard him say something like he was rebuttaling the things I was doing. But it's like that's not going to win you this battle. Your money couldn't win it for you. You saying you the one that took my spot at Young Money, but now you doing a blog sitting in the dark with glassy eyes saying you are independent. Like that don't make no sense. Well, how you independent but you took my spot? How is F your producer, F your fans, F this, and then it's like, yeah, shout out to Ron Browse for the beat. So why are you rapping over Ron Browse beats that he gave you years ago? Why you didn't do nothing with him then?
All right, so what I'm seeing, right, because people are saying, and you know, I'm just saying what it is, right? I think the Ron Browns beat that he was on was like the best song that he had, right? How do you feel when the culture is saying, all right, Goodz, you're reacting to everything that Jae Millz is doing? Like he's got the black gloves, you got the white gloves. She's got Ron Brown's beat, you got the Ron Brown's.
Hamburger helper.
He's at the funeral home. You're at, you know what I mean? Millz is at the
for
funeral home.
Prince.
You pop up at the funeral home. Like,
He was dusting for Prince at the murder scene.
the AI, and then Merrick City brings the AI. So it's like, do you like, you know, like me, like blogging, right? Like I get emulated a lot. So sometimes it's like, it's bothersome. You know what I mean? Because it's like people emulate you and they won't say like, yo, I got this from PiperBoy. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But did you feel
Why they do that in the internet? Well, we got to change that, yo. We got to start. We got it'll go further if you give props and you show love. I think people in this era think everything feeds off of like rage bait, or you got to have some sort of back and forth. Like that's my problem with the battle rap community. Why everything got to be a storyline? Why y'all got to get in spaces and argue for 3 weeks and try to go find paperwork and this? Just rap. Can you rap?
Yeah.
If you can rap better than me, let's set it up. Give me a date. Give me my front end. Give me my date. I got to show up and all that. You just be ready. Don't forget your rhymes. Don't start throwing up in the hotel and all that. Don't miss your flight. Like that's my thing. I tell people I got hot on a block. And the people that be disrespecting me got hot on the www. I wasn't getting front ends and back ends and hotel rooms and flights. Y'all are spoiled. A lot of y'all battle rappers are spoiled. Y'all ain't never went to nobody block with all your friends and waited for somebody to come down the block with all their friends. And it might go left. You can't troll out here because somebody might punch you in the face. So you can't sit up here and say all sorts of crazy stuff because you back there. You want somebody blocking, y'all still got to get home. Right. See, y'all from an era where you don't want to do nothing crazy. You do just enough to not make the person do something to you so they won't get their back in or you won't get your back in. But it's like, but what about after the battle? Well, we going to be cool now? You done played with me and you done played all these games with me for a front end and a back end. You're going to spend that front end and that back end when the utilities and the bills and all that come in. But I'm still going to be on your ass for that, for what you said. You understand what I'm saying? I'm from that era. So no, you can't play with my career if you ain't have one. I tell people all the time. This is the analogy I've been giving people recently, right? I might feel I'm better than this one, that one, or that one, right?
Yeah.
Do I have an unbelievable? I don't have an unbelievable with Sway Lee. So if I'm talking to French Montana, it's only but so much I can say.
Right. I think he cutting out. You know what I'm saying? Let me message him real quick. Shout out to Jae Millz. He cutting out. Let me hit him up and let him know, man. This is crazy, but yo, let me send him another invite, man. Hold on. Let me do this, man. Let me send him another invite. Hold on. And get him back on here, man. Yo, like we getting a lot of good insight on what was going on. Like I always wanted to know what happened with the Murder Mook battle. You know what I'm saying? So that was cool that we got a chance to hear that. Also, I wanted to know what was going on with making an event. I didn't know. Did y'all know that? Yo, bro, I did not know that they were when Millz and Jae Millz was battling. That was before Ines was already like, look, bro, I didn't know that. Or before Ines was already on making a band, bro. I didn't even know that, bro. Shout out to Jae Millz for keeping everybody in tune. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Somebody said shout out to PiperBoy. Hey, we waiting for Jae Millz to go back live. I think he let me see what he's saying on IG. Yeah, let's see. He said vlog already. Hold on. All right. I think this is him right here. Yo,
look. I'm waiting for I was on my phone. My phone had died, so I got back on. Yeah.
No, you good. You good.
Is this we good or we lagging?
Yeah, we good. We back on. All right.
So where I was at with it real quick.
Yo, I want to ask you real quick, right? So, and shout out to Chris. Somebody, I asked a lot of like media and people like what questions they want to ask you. Shout out to Battle Facts. I'm gonna ask you a question he wanted to ask you too. But Chris Unbiased asked wanted me to ask you a question, right? He was like, would you battle Goodz? Now, we heard the Ether blog that you put out, right? It was kind of crazy. It's a couple questions I want to ask you with that one, right?
That was loud last night. They chopped me. What?
Hold on. Hey, Millz, did they pull that blog down? What happened with that blog game?
Yeah, I don't know if somebody flagged it. Everybody keeps saying somebody might have flagged it, right? I'm not saying nobody flagged it, but I think what happened was at the end when I said on the original, if anybody's seen the original blog,
I got the original. I just like edited out the bad words.
And I said, there's been a and it was a Bronx, you know what I'm saying? And I think that thing right there, when YouTube sent me the thing and I took action, you know, I'm like, let me take action and see what's going on, right?
Right.
It was for harassment and bullying, and yeah, they removed it, they demonetized it, everything, just like that. So I was like, oh, so I got up, I did a re-edit on it, and I took the part out because they gave me the time of it. So I took that piece out. I said, let me finalize it again in Final Cut. Let me upload it to YouTube. And let me see if they still going to do because you know when you upload it and they tell you like your ad sustainable.
Yeah.
So it was limited ads. So I'm like, I ain't even tripping on the limited ad and all that. I'm still putting this out.
Right.
And I think they let me rock for like, what, an hour? It was probably for an hour. It probably had like 6.9 thousand views.
Right.
And then everybody just kept, and shout out to you. Everybody kept hitting me like, yo, PiperBoy Williams live. I think he's trying to get in contact with you. But by the time I looked at my phone, I think it was already a dub. So I just started like uploading again. I'm like, look, if I got the community how I think I got my community, they don't care what time I upload my content, I think. So right. I did a re-edit on it, and I think I might have uploaded at like 12:30.
Yeah, I mean, you got to.
Question for my people in the chat, y'all. Big time question for my people in the chat. Yesterday, I did the stream on my channel, and while I was live on my channel, because I reacted to Jae Millz. Jae Millz, that blog was deadly. He went in his bag on that blog. He went in. They flagged it down. It looked like he got flagged. So he's speaking about this same thing because people was coming back to my channel while I was still live on that stream. That stream on this channel did 10,000 views or so on this channel. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was saying Goodz flagged it down. Yo, all I want to say, well, regardless if Goodz flagged it down or not, he's going to get blamed. But I'm just saying, you know what I mean? We ain't pointing no fingers, homie. Maybe an elbow, homie. All of a sudden, Jae Millz do the realest blog in his life. He in his bag. He's animated. He's showing color. He said, nah, you ain't got to be friends. F you, Goodz. He's wilding, going in his bag straight. Ether blog. It was an Ether blog, straight. Miraculously, it gets deleted. My question to anybody in the chat, do you think Goodz has something to do with that? Did Goodz call a hit, allegedly, and get the video shot?
Oh, no, you can't be serious. That's some bullshit right there.
Don't oot the messenger, homie. Don't oot the messenger. But did Goodz allegedly get Jae Millz video flagged down because that video would have been on 100,000 views, nigga? A blog. Bruh, he uploaded the shit. You already said he uploaded it back. When I saw him put it back, I was like, okay, cool. He got it back. But look, he uploaded it back like 12 o'clock. That shit is at like 20-something thousand. You know your first initial thing when you get a video going, that's the main first initial views. So when they flagged down the video, they stopped the whole initial first run of the video. If the video is on 30,000 right now, you don't think that video would have been on like 50, 60, 70, 80 towards 100,000 views by now? After the battle, after Damaged Goodz, everybody's waiting to hear what Jae Millz wants to say. And that's the first time. And he went crazy. Did Goodz flag down the video? Allegedly, yes or no? Leave it in the comments.
Think, bro, you had a re-upload gang. And you still, I think you got like 38,000 views on a re-upload. You gotta, like, people gotta think, Like me,
That's a real
like,
name right there,
reacting to
son.
whatever,
48 laws of
10,000 views,
YouTube.
bro.
That shit is dope,
And
son.
then you
That's one
got
of the
other
best names
people,
I've
I
seen
don't
on the
say
tube, son.
they
Gangsta.
names. I mean, shout out to Vodafly and all of that. Like different people reacting to it, even an angry fan like reacting to it. Bro, collectively, you would have probably had like 50-some thousand views on that one blog.
Yeah. You see, you know this. I'm new to a lot of the blogging stuff with y'all, right?
Yeah.
So
You see what I just said? PiperBoy said the same thing. That shit would have been at like 60K, bro. At least, bro. At least it would have been like 50, 60K. So that was some hating shit to get the video flagged down when he was just talking his talk and everybody else was talking their talk. When Goodz and DNA was doing their thing, they podcast on the I Disagree platform and all of that, and they was basically stunting on Goodz because they got, basically they the new artists in that game, even though they not new, but they're more newer than Goodz is. I mean, than Jae Millz is in the game. You know what I'm saying? They got the culture more than Jae Millz has the culture now. So they was stunting on Jae Millz from they platforms, from their pedestals. It's crazy. You see what Jae Millz said? He said, go and see how many subscribers the I Disagree podcast has. I'm going to look right now. Hold up. I Disagree. Hold up. I know he didn't lap them. 19.2. I think he passed them. I think he did pass them, bro. Because he was on like 18, 19 the other, like 2 days ago. Wait a minute. Did he really pass them? Remember, Jae Millz started with 4.5 thousand YouTube subscribers, bro. Goodz in them is like 80. DNA is like 60, whatever. They up there, bro. They're battle rappers, bro. You know they got subs. Damage Goodz is on 87,000. That's how come you know the blog would have been better. But hold up. I just want to see. Hold up. Let me see. He got him. 19.7. Oh, he got him, son. 19.7. They at 19.2. Yup, he got him. He got the podcast. He damn sure got him. That's crazy. That's crazy. It goes to show you though, bro. Keep at your shit, bro. Because it was kind of dry for Millz, bro. Pause, but it was kind of dry for him. You know what I mean? But this kind of reinvigorated his whole shit. His whole shit is back now. He needs to, like, those songs is kind of decent too. He needs to push the songs a little bit more. But what I hope Jae Millz doesn't do is get complacent right now. Go on this tour like he won, which he could do that. There's nothing wrong with that. Hopefully he gets paid a little $1,000 or so to do some of these conversations as well, because all of these content creators are gonna make a bag as well. But I just wish that he keeps the same energy to be an artist and to be away from your craft, like Jae Millz been away from it a little bit, even though he's been battling in the last year or two. To get back in your bag like that is a lot. So I don't think he should let off the gas with this. Even though he's not battling towards Goodz no more, I think he should still do another song like next couple of days, drop something else, boom, with a video, boom, and keep that energy going to see if he can still do the 80,000. Because right now, Damage Goodz is on 87,000. Feel me? Wait a couple of days, do another Ron Browse, drop something else, boom. You could clap at Goodz again because people are going to want that. You could add like a line or two or something that's going to be catchy towards Goodz to kind of market this song. But I think he should try it again, because if he does it again and he does 100,000 again, and he's not even talking about Goodz, now he knows he got it going on now. See what I'm saying? So I think he should keep it going. Don't get complacent. Don't stop right now. Keep dropping. And bomb on Goodz still. I think he should still bomb on Goodz. I don't think he should let the gas off Goodz. I think he should come up with a song for the Steve Maddens, for the Slick Walks. Yeah. I think he should do a song for the Slick Walks, for the Steve Maddens. That's going to be crazy. And if it's a hit or a hot song, it's done. Yo, son. Girl song talking about Shorty. Don't be wearing no Steve Maddens. What you talking about? Stunting on Shorty for wearing that, but saying like she wearing Slick Maddens. Like Shorty trying to be slick. Yo, some crazy shit. It could be funny, bro. It could be funny. We already heard Jae Millz say he was going to do, he said he let the foot off the gas, bro. He said what he was about to do next was scary for him, for Goodz. He said he was about to take every beats that Goodz rapped on, and he was about to attack all the beats together. Goodz did like 6 beats. He's about to take all 6 beats, 5 or 6 beats, spit on all 6 beats, and the name of it would have been "This Is How You Do It" or "How It's Done," some shit like that. I think that'd have been dope. I think he should still do that, though. I think he can still do that. That's another 100,000 views, bro. Why not do that? Why let the foot off the gas? Because what? Because you won the battle? Don't matter, nigga. Do it again, bro. Do it again. It's Christmas coming up. Hundreds of thousands of views, adding up to some bread for them kids and for the family, bro. I think he should drop again.
I don't really understand the full analytics or the average average views per hour, like what makes sense, what's cool, what's a cool average view. So I'm learning on the fly, but I study y'all. You know what I'm saying? I study everything you're doing, and I'm just trying to keep it. I'm trying to keep it at a level where, to be honest, it's all new to me, and it's kind of like mind-boggling to see you had 4,500 subscribers 3 weeks ago, and now you got almost 21,000.
Bro, if you keep going, you're gonna have 100,000, gang. Like,
and I hope
your channel's moving is crazy. And then you got to think about, and this is not me gassing you, bro. Like, it's like the hype point is insane, bro.
And I think that's all new. So to me, the hype thing is so new. And I'm like, man, is this, because I got the podcast with my lady Jane After Dark. We're gonna bring that back next week. Right. And I'm like, I don't know if I don't want to do too much different content. And I don't want to be messy trying to keep up with the Joneses of everything, but I do feel like now I'm obligated to keep up and keep a scope on battle rap more. I can still do my podcast with my lady. I can still do all of that, but
and shout out to Battle Facts. Battle Facts wanted me to ask you. He was just like, "Yo, is Jae Millz going to continue to blog about what's going on in the culture?" Because he's saying like
I feel like I'm obligated to do that now, because that was a part of what helped me rebrand myself and build my channel. So for me to just start doing my podcast with my lady and just start doing like goofball content and all that, and it's like, bro, what you think about Easy and Cass? What you think about Hitman Holla and Mook Joint? Who you think should be champion of the year? Who you think is the top 5 new female battle rappers? What's the top 3 best leagues if you was to do something like would you holler at Chilla Jones? Would you holler at I feel like I'm obligated to come in this room and have those conversations. It don't always got to be DNA. It ain't got to be Goodz.
Right.
You dissing somebody. It just.
But first, somebody wanted me to ask you a question. He was just like, "Yo, would you battle Goodz?" Now I heard your ether blog.
No.
You
no. Hey, no. You know what you saw what he said? He was in the car. He was like, I'm happy. I'm happy.
Yo,
I'm happy. I'm happy I did this. I got to drink liquor again and be an artist. And I'm happy. I'm really happy. You're not happy. You hurt. And you're going to take that hurt to the grave with you. You know why? Because if they would have squashed me the way that I just did them, they would make me live with that. DNA said, I'll give Millz a little tune up before my real battle. Well, guess what? You might not be able to get a real battle right now because of me. Goodz said, I'll give 40,000. Who going to give it to you right now? You can't find a battle rap promoter that'll give Goodz 40,000 right now. And if they'll give him 40, they'll give me 60. That's on my daughter's life. I guarantee you.
You said Beasley hit you up for the battle.
Beasley hit me up and he was trying to do the DNA thing. And I told him we could like revisit it in January because I had some things that I was working on, right? And then I just thought about it and I was like, it don't really make sense to me at this point because I wrote 3 rounds for DNA. He wrote 3 rounds for me.
Yeah.
With Goodz,
if you do it, the Goodz, I feel like, to me, like everybody's different.
Goodz would make more sense right now.
Would make more sense.
I don't know. I just feel like the Goodz thing would make more sense because we got the history of well, was it really a battle at first? And through this right here, you know why I took this serious with Goodz? Because I wanted to show him what it sounds like when I really write for you. See, he been running around for 20 years saying, I battled Jae Millz, I battled Jae Millz. And it's like, all right, well, we write for people in this era. I could show you what it's like when I write for you. Turn the lights off, spin the block again, mixed in with the get him the F out of here, and damaged goods. That's what it sound like if I sit and I write for Goodz. If you take the beat away.
God,
when I say
Jae Millz, I was kind of waiting to get to that song. Hey,
if you take the beat away and I say it to his face, let's say if I would have pulled the slick walk Steve Madden, let's say if I would have put Global Solar Multi and I would have had one of my cousins order one of Goodz sneakers, not under my name, and I would have brought it to the battle event, Hati Top bought the Walmart uniform and did the self-checkout and all of that, and I brought it to the battle, and I got on stage in third round when Goodz then said, got him, and said, oh, zip it in your belly, I prove you lost already. He said all of that. And then I get up there and I start rapping and I go in a bag and pull out his sneaker and then pull out a Steve Madden sneaker on pay-per-view. Which one you think is worse? You think the video is worse or me doing it live in person on pay-per-view? It's over. It's over. It's over. He stole. It's over.
Hey,
nothing with me.
Hey, shout out to Doggy Diamonds. Doggy Diamonds did like a blog.
Diamonds did too. I saw
shout out to Doggy Diamonds. He did a blog and he had angry fan on there. Doggy Diamonds was going in, man. Like he can't believe.
I'm gonna come see all of y'all too. I'm gonna take it real. My brother Rel told me he's a little younger than me. My brother Rel is 4 years younger than me. But we all battle rap enthusiasts. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all gotta understand. I grew up. Charlie Clips is a few years younger than me, but his brother played ball with my little brother. So we all joke with each other. We joke like this, the way that we battle rap. We used to stand on the corner and just do this. So my brother was telling me like, yo, this week you got to go chop it up with all the bloggers, bro. Even if they did thrash you in battles before and all of that, that's what they supposed to do. Because you see right now, when you give them something to talk about, when they can't go against it, they're going to keep it real. Like
I want to ask you this question, though, Millz. How did you know them Steve Maddens was slick walks? Like, how did you know that? Was it a mo? Shout out to Doggy Diamonds. Doggy Diamonds is asking the question.
Somebody put me on the game. Somebody in the battle rap community put me on the game. I ain't going to say who it was, though, but somebody in the battle rap community put me on the game.
Oh, okay. All right.
There was somebody definitely in the battle rap community that put me onto that. And I was like, ooh, I didn't know how I wanted to go about it. But
when you got the information, like you dropped that blog, like, yo, I'm about to ether him. Like, there's nothing he can say.
I had another song.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is crazy. I had another song I was gonna put out, right?
All right.
Because I told you I was gonna go 5. I had another song I was gonna put out, but I didn't record it. And I had said something about it in that song. But I think by the time I got there, I was like, nah, I'm gonna just put out 3. I ain't gonna keep putting out these songs. I ain't gonna keep doing this one.
I don't think you need to put nothing else out.
So I had put it into that song. And like, I don't have any other songs recorded. I don't want y'all to think I'm about to sneak another Goodz diss out. What we did, it is what it is. That was for the culture. He put out 6, I put out 3. I just keep wanting to tell people, yo, just imagine you went to see a battle and Arsenal rapped 3 times and Jae Millz rapped 3 times. And then when they got the Arsenal's 4th round, he said, you know what, Millz, you could go 3 more rounds. And we can still count those 2. And Arsenal still win.
Hey, Bill.
Yo, crazy.
Yeah, Mills. Hey, did you?
Great. That's what we watched. Yo, we watched him shoot 6 times and miss. He was the worst duck hunt player as a kid ever in life.
Oh,
Hey,
I want to ask you a question.
Let Goodz play. It's never gonna go red on the screen. He gonna miss.
Hey, Mills, black gloves in the chat. Hey, yo, you turning Mickey Facts against people. Hey, I want to ask you a shot to Mickey Facts. He told me I could react to his video.
Mickey Facts his hat 11 times messing around with Good. He had to get the Bacardi. It's over.
Yo, hey, Mills, did you like any of the tracks that Goodz put out? Like any of them? Come on, you ain't like none of them.
All jokes aside, I'm gonna stand up. I like the Letter to Millz joint was cool. I liked it might have been the Letter to Millz and the Gotham joint. I ain't really like the JJ.
All my niggas from the Uda, all my niggas turn shooters. All my ops turn racks, all my niggas turn shooters. On the internet, you ain't been a threat. All my niggas turn shooters. All my ops turn racks. All my niggas from the Uda, all my niggas turn shooters. All my ops turn racks, all my niggas turn shooters. On the internet, you ain't been a threat. You been stuck in a